Hello everybody, this is Rebecca, and I thought I would do a story time with you. I don't think it's going to be all that long, but we'll see. Sometimes I've been known to be long and drawn out, so who knows how long this will be. But anyway, in order to tell you the story, I kind of got to give you the backstory um, on two things. Back in 2014, I had back surgery. And shortly, when I came home from the hospital, I was sent home with pain pills. And I guess I am so hot natured, and I always keep both of my windows up in my bedroom. And even if I was to go back to the doctor or something like that, the windows would stay open. I mean, for the most part, this has always been a very safe area that I live in. Well, this one day in particular, I left my windows open, and my mom and stepdad ended up taking me back up to the surgeon. I think I had to have my staples took out. So it wasn't too long after my back surgery. And like I said, I was on pain medicine. And anyway, skip ahead to where when I came home that evening, I was hurting so bad. But it really wasn't quite time for me to have a pain pill. So that night, when it was time for me to have a pain pill, I opened my bottle's empty. And I'm like, well, how's it empty? So I'm looking around, I'm like, okay. Well, my window that is closer to the ground, well, it's not on the ground, but you know what I mean. It's closer to the ground. The screen had been slit pretty bad. Now, I've got suspicions on who done this, but I have no proof. But anyway, so I kind of had to suffer until I was able to get some more pain pills. But in order to do, I had to tell you that to tell you about what happened the other night. Well, also another backstory is I am seeing someone that lives in Florida, and because of the circumstances that is beyond our control, we're not able to be living together or anything like that. And so pretty much the only way we can spend time together is on Google Hangout. I mean, unless we're like, I've been with this person off and on for 10 years, so it ain't like just somebody I've met offline. I met them in person first when I lived in Orlando, Florida. And anyway, in order for us to see each other right now, it's on Google Hangout. And if they're not working, we're on Google Hangout together. I mean, it's even to the point where at night, we'll leave the Google Hangout going, even though we're both sleeping. Well, usually when I go to bed, all my lights go out. I cut everything off. And they was complaining that it was too dark in here, that they couldn't see nothing. So I got to the point where I started leaving my lamp on that I use for my diamond painting. And so now I keep that on at night. Well, the other night I was really having a bad day. So I'm laying in bed and I'm just thinking about life and the meaning of life and, all that good stuff. And they are sound asleep, snoring even. And something caught my eye, just something caught out of the corner of my eye. I seen something. And I had my window open that day because it was so hot. So I sit up on the side of the bed and I'm looking over here on the wall, and there's something on the wall, and I'm thinking, well, that looks too big to be like a bug of some kind. So I got up, cut my big light on, and I'm looking very closely. It's a daggone small frog. A frog had gotten into my bedroom. And I'm just like, oh my God. So I go get a towel. I'm not touching this thing with my bare hands. So I go get a towel, and as it was sitting on the wall, I grabbed it with the towel, and I was going to take it outside and throw it back outside. Well, when I had it in the towel, I started questioning, did I get it? It didn't feel like I had anything in the towel. So I kind of barely opened the towel up just to see if I got it. Well, I had it, but as soon as I started opening it up, it jumped right out. It scared the crap out of me. So anyway, I've got this frog jumping around in my room, and my mom's in bed asleep. Her husband's in bed asleep. My sister's in bed, but I knew she wasn't asleep, so I use my phone and I call my sister, and I'm like, get in here now. She's like, what's wrong? She thought I was having a panic attack or something. I said, get in here now. She comes in here. She's like, what's the matter? I thought there's a frog in my room. And she just starts laughing. She's like, well, what do you want me to do about it? I was like, help me get that sucker out of here. So anyway, I try to catch it a few more times, and it's hard to catch because, I'm not able to bend over and stuff with my back. So next thing I know, the little sucker jumps up underneath my bed. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So I'm moving my bed around, and trying to find this. I'm not going to rest unless I get this frog, because there's no way I'm going to lay in bed knowing that there's a frog loose, excuse me, jumping around in my room. So anyway, like I said, I moved the bed around, and I found it. I captured it, and where my window is, the screen is slit, I had my sister to open the window back up because I had already closed it for the night. And I had her to open it up so I could throw it out the window. I was laughing my butt off. And my sister's like, Becky, you're the tomboy of the family, and you're freaking out over a frog? I said, it ain't got nothing to do with being a tomboy. I don't want no daggone frog jumping around in my bedroom while I'm trying to sleep at night. I mean, can you imagine sleeping and possibly having your mouth open and it jumping around? I mean, come on now. Or even jumping on you. Forget your mouth. Jumping on you. I'd have a heart attack. So that was the fun and we had the other night. I laughed so hard. So now I'm scared, even though it is hot as ever, I'm afraid to open that window right now because I don't want no other critters coming in here. I've always been scared of like squirrels or snakes or something coming in. I never thought of a frog, but I guess where we've had rain lately, I don't know if that's the reason or not, but I don't even know how long that frog had been in my room, because I had that window open all day long. And all the way up until I forgot what time it was that night, I went ahead and closed it. I'm not scared of frogs, but like I said, the thought of a frog jumping around while I'm trying to sleep in here, nope, I am not doing that. There's something else I was going to say. What else was I going to tell you? I don't remember what else. There was definitely something. As soon as I stopped recording this, I will think about it. But as of right now, it is not coming to me. And the whole frog story might have been one of them things that you had to actually be here to get how funny it was to understand that. And the person I'm seeing just slept right through it. right through all that commotion. The next morning, I was saying that there was a frog in my room. They was like, what? Like, yeah, there's a dang frog in my room. And like I said, it wasn't all that big. Now, if it had been a bigger frog, they might have been a little bit of fear there. But it wasn't all that big, but still, it was able to move around. I didn't like that. I mean, I'm not going to hurt it. I'm not going to cause it to not jump around, but I don't want it jumping around in my room. It can jump around all it wants to outside where it belongs. But like I said, I thought maybe I would get the enjoyment out of imagining me in my bedroom trying to chase down this daggone frog. A frog. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. And I'm not sure when I'll be getting back on here to do another video, but whenever I do, I will see y'all then. Oh, and by the way, I did contact the seller of that unboxing that I done yesterday, and they are going to reprint that and resend that. And I asked if they could definitely put it in a box this time instead of that bubble wrap, and they said that they would definitely put it in a box for me. So hopefully I will get it in a better shape than what this one was in. I just don't even know what, I mean, I've gotten this one trying to flatten out, but once I get that new one, if it's in better shape, I don't know what to do with this one. Because they're just sending me the canvas, they're not sending me the drills were all there. The diamonds were all there, so I didn't have a problem with that. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the extra, with an extra canvas, but I'm sure we'll figure something out here. But anyway, like I said, I hope everyone's doing well, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.